feeling restless? Welcome back. Summer travel season is already underway, and if you want to plan a family getaway, we have you covered.
All right, joining us this morning is Emily Kaufman, also known as the Travel Mom.
Hello, ladies.
Good to have you here.
Oh,
yes, indeed.
Thank you.
So, anybody looking for waves like what we see behind us, beach, where do they go? What do you
I have a wonderful beach suggestion. I love teaming up with destinations to tell you great places to visit and how to save money while you're there. And a great value spot for the summer is the Florida Keys. There are nonstop flights right into Key West, or you could fly into Miami and have a short drive into the lower Keys. You get added value deals with complimentary breakfast. You can use bikes. You can have other activities on property. And there are so many festivals that take place in Key West during the summer. They've got, obviously, the Key Lime Festival with lots of key lime.
Gotta have some lime.
And they've also got Hemingway Days where people dress up like Hemingway, and they have this thing called the Running of the Bulls, where all these people dressed as Hemingway go down the main street. They've got a lobster fest, and they close out the summer with a big music festival all around Jimmy Buffett's music. You know, he really had a studio there in Key West, and it was so much fun. Great beach getaway for summer where you can save big.
And you can see the polydactyl cats at the Hemingway Museum at home.
There you go.
So fun. All right, what about people who want to go to the West Coast?
The West Coast is fantastic. I live in the West Coast. And, you know, for many years when I was a kid, I visited Disneyland. And then I went back to Disneyland with my children. And I was so blessed to be invited to go with my grandson for their 70th anniversary of Disneyland. And they do it in a way only Disney does, where they've got a fantastic mix of nostalgia and new with a World of Color show, terrific parades, the characters in 70th attire. And the longer you stay, the less you pay. You can save on 3 or 4 day park hopper passes. Remember, Disneyland also has Disney's California Adventure there. And they're on-site hotels. If you stay for a long period of time, you can save 20% off. Disneyland Hotel, Grand Californian, the Pixar Place, and so much more. And it's a good home base from which to explore Southern California. You can go to the beach. You can go to Beverly Hills. You can see all of that.
All that stuff's nearby.
All that stuff is nearby. So Disneyland, believe it or not, can be a place with value this summer.
Before we go on, Disney is the parent company of WABC TV.
Yes, it is.
So,
All right, and then how can families best stretch their vacation dollars?
Well, you guys talked about the Costco card not working for TSA. The Costco card is a terrific thing to use to save money. Organizations like Costco, AAA, AARP, maybe your credit union, the teachers, the military, they pre-negotiate rates with travel companies.
in bulk,
And
right?
bulk.
Right.
And they pass those savings on to their members. So if you're a member of the military or a teacher or a first responder, or you belong to one of the big box stores or one of those organizations, always look into the discounted deals because you'll find them.
Amazing. What if you want to splurge?
You know, the best summer splurge, because the only time you can do it is a cruise to Alaska. And maybe you can't do it this summer, it's a little late, but start planning for next summer. This is a game changer to be immersed in nature, and it's terrific for families. Princess Cruises takes more guests to Alaska than any other cruise line, and it's so important to go with somebody like a princess because they get access to the amazing shore excursions. Shore excursions are limited because it's national park land, so they're allocated to the different cruise lines based on volume. So I recommend Princess Cruises for Alaska. Might not be able to go this time, but look into next summer.
Plan ahead.
Anything else to talk about? Man, my mom took an Alaskan cruise years and years ago with my grandmommy, and they had to get out there 2 days before because they did not want to miss that connection.
I
And sometimes,
understand.
right? Is that your tip also? Get there a couple days early if you're going to take it from...
I always pad with a day when I'm taking a cruise because with flight delays, cancellations, trip interruption, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
You gotta make sure you're in the right place at the right time.
We gotta say goodbye.
Emily.
Go ahead. Emily's tips are at...
I have a social media, Instagram and Facebook
okay.
at The Travel Mom. I don't sell anything there. I'll answer any question that comes in, and I
Okay.
give away a trip every single
Oh, signing up for that.
Right.
All right,
All right.
Emily. Thank you so much
you
for
so
being here
much.
with us. We
Safe
appreciate
travel.
it.
Thank
Good
you.
tips.
Coming back with Jeff Smith and the Active Weather Forecast.